What is going on, guys? I am Jahova. Welcome to another commentary video. I love doing these. I love talking to you guys. You guys know that. I tell you that all the time. But this is some World War II gameplay, domination on Point du Hoc, and I get Paratroopers. I think this is probably my best gameplay so far from the game. So, and you'll be seeing me run around with the slightly, possibly overpowered, I think it's called the WAF 28, the WAFFE 28, which I like to just call the waffle gun. I mean, you know, for obvious reasons. It's the waffle gun, okay? So the gameplay is pretty good. I hope you guys enjoy it. But I also wanted to talk to you guys about something that I've been meaning to talk to you guys about for a little while now. I actually just recently got back from Gamescom, if you guys didn't know, and actually on my way to the airport to travel out to Germany for Gamescom, I had an hour-long meeting with a YouTube rep. Well, actually, his job title was, I believe it was monetization strategist. Or something like that. Basically, you know, for this whole YouTube ad crisis, ad revenue, adpocalypse situation type thing, you know, to help me understand what was going on and how to better myself and my content to, you know, try to turn things around, I guess. And I kind of wanted to go over with you guys some of the stuff I've learned and some of the changes that you might see, not only from me, but from a lot of your favorite creators here on YouTube. And also today, for a while, there's been an update for some users that would show you which videos in your video manager on YouTube, which videos were demonetized, that were ineligible for all ads. They come up as limited or no ads on your video manager, which I think is funny because, like, they can't even tell us if it's limited or no. It's like, well, there's either some or there's none. I don't know, man. It's another game. But, so, the update came out today, site-wide, I believe. Everybody that didn't have it, at least like in the crew and everybody that I know of, has it now. For a while, it was only Joel and Deluxe. They had it for a while. And they were kind of showing us how things were going, and we didn't have it yet, which is really frustrating because we're still having videos that are demonetized, right? We're still having videos that aren't eligible for all ads, but you don't know which ones. And not only, you know, if you don't know which ones, then you can't appeal the process. You can't, you know, say, hey, I think this might have been like false flagged by the algorithm or whatever, right? So anyways, that update came out today. And I did a little bit of, there's a way to filter in your video manager. You can look at all the videos that have been affected, that have been demonetized, right? And so I looked at that little categorization, and I had 34 pages on my main channel. 34 pages of videos. Now, these videos have been not just demonetized today, they've been demonetized for a while, ever since they started making changes to the algorithm and detecting things that are not suitable for ads and all that good stuff. So, you know, who knows how long they've been there, but I didn't know which ones were affected until today. So, on my main channel, I had 34 pages, I believe it was, and on my second channel, I think I had like 11 or 12 pages. And I did the math, and it's roughly, it's over 1,400 videos were detected by the new YouTube algorithm and flagged for potentially inappropriate content, and now you will see limited to 0 advertisements on those videos on my channels. 1,400 videos. I just want that. Just take a second for that to sink in. Let's say you started a YouTube channel tomorrow. Let's say you started uploading daily videos, which is a big commitment for anybody. Daily videos. That's 365 videos a year. Some quick math will tell you that's almost, you know, that's like what, over 4 years of YouTube videos. 1,400 YouTube videos demonetized. Just between my two channels. So, now I kind of want to go over. So that's the new update that came out today and all that good stuff. But I kind of want to go over with you what the monetization strategist that I had the meeting with told me. I had about an hour-long phone call with this man, and it went really well. I expected I was going to be really upset and just like wanting to chew this guy's, I don't want to say the A word because this video will get flagged, but I didn't want to be, you know, I didn't want to be crazy and out of control. I wanted it to be professional, and it went professional, and I learned a lot. You know, I did learn a lot, and I'm going to kind of go over some of those things here with you guys. So the way that the new YouTube works is that not only does YouTube flag your videos for demonetization, but also the advertisers can opt out of advertising on certain content based on whatever criteria they want. So there's giant ad corporations out there right now that are deciding to opt out of videos, out of content that have anything to do with anything that they want. They can opt out of any keyword they want, right? So they could literally use the word horse if they want to. And I brought this up, I think, in a conversation with Speedy, maybe on a second channel video or something. So literally there could be like a makeup company or something out there that that if they had a scandal where, you know, they were accused of testing their products on horses, whether it be true or not, they might want to filter their advertisements from not playing on videos that have anything to do with horses on it, right? Like, this is just like a very random topic, but just to get the idea, like literally a company could flag any word that they want and then not run videos on, or not run ads on those videos, right? So it could be so, you know, not only do you have to worry about like cursing and everything now, but you have to worry about that. I kind of got ahead of myself. So before all that though, the new way that YouTube flags videos for whether or not they are appropriate for ads or not is they literally are going to go through our content with a fine-tooth comb. A fine-tooth comb. And let me just elaborate on that a little bit. So, you know, a lot of people have been already, you know, it's kind of obvious that like your titles, your tags, stuff like that, you know, will be reviewed, right? And so if you have like death or kill or terrorist attack or anything like that, you know, or anything racist or whatever, or sexually suggestive in a title, that it's going to get probably not the ads that a regular video would, that a Minecraft video would, right, or whatever. But it's not just that. It's titles, it's tags, it's your video description, it's your thumbnails, which this one was surprising to me. He told me that there is literally employees, they have YouTube employees solely dedicated to manually reviewing every single thumbnail uploaded to YouTube on a daily basis. And if your thumbnail has anything in it that, you know, maybe it looks violent, graphically violent, or sexual, or, you know, anything that just isn't quote-unquote advertiser friendly, it's going to get flagged. And one of the things included in that criteria, which I asked about, was a gun. So you might ask, well, what's the problem in that? Well, anybody using, you know, video game content as their material on YouTube, as myself, who primarily plays shooting games, a lot of times there is a gun in a thumbnail, which is silly, right? Because it's a video game, and so it's a digital depiction of a weapon in a video game. But because it's a gun, it gets flagged. It doesn't matter if it's a real gun. It doesn't matter if it's a fake gun. It gets flagged. And so your video, so all my thumbnails, which is almost all of my thumbnails, that, you know, like a lot of them have guns in it. So if you've noticed recently, there's a lot less guns in my thumbnails. I've been trying to, you know, watch myself on that. And then another thing that they do, other than titles, tags, video description, thumbnails, now they also detect your speech. So anything that I say in the video, anything that my friends say in the video, anything that, you know, random chatter in the game dialogue itself, whether it be multiplayer, campaign, anything, all of that is detected through software. And it's kind of like how closed captioning works, right? Like if you were to turn on closed captioning for a movie or whatever, or for a YouTube video, it takes all those, everything said in a video and converts it to actual, you know, text, words, maybe a text document. I don't know exactly how it works, but anything that is said can also flag your video. And you guys know me, and you guys know the crew and how we talk. And, you know, we curse a lot. And not only do we curse a lot, we talk about a lot of disgusting stuff. And just, our content's always been a little bit more mature. So it makes sense that especially my channel has been affected harder than even some of the other guys in the crew, because some of them don't curse as much as I do. You know, I curse quite a bit. I would say probably the most out of the guys in the crew. I'm just a foul-mouthed dude. That's what I do. I don't know. And so literally everything that I do now is inspected and you know, just picked at by YouTube. Our videos are literally, you know, they're being gone over with a fine-tooth comb, like I said. So it puts me in this weird position to where, like I said, you know, and I've told you guys this before, but since like I had like an amazing January and February of this year, and then like March hit and the adpocalypse stuff started, and I saw an 80% drop in revenue because of all these new changes, right? So I've got this dilemma on my hands where it's like either I deal with the 80% drop in ad revenue, which is really hard to do. Like I have to make sure I can still pay my bills and all that stuff. You know, like I got kids to feed and everything and a mortgage and all that. You know, and stay true to myself and my content and what it's always been. Or I try to clean my stuff up a little bit and, you know, hope that I actually start making a little bit of money on my videos again. So it's this really unique situation. I hope I have your all support no matter what I do. You know, I've already, like I said, tried to do like a lot less thumbnails and violence and stuff in my thumbnails. And, you know, my titles and tags, I've started trying to get a lot better about that. And, you know, I'm going to try with the language too. I'm going to try, but that's going to be the really hard one. That's going to be the really, really hard one. And along with that, you know, even if I clean up my language 100%, you know, if my friends don't clean up their language while I'm recording my content, then it doesn't matter. And the guy was like, well, you could bleep your videos. And that's true. I could bleep my videos, but I know a lot of you guys don't like that. And I also know that if I added the time, like, can you imagine bleeping out all the curse words in a 20-minute video on a date? Like, it's going to be a lot of extra work, you know, and I might go that route. I don't know. But these are just some of the things. And not only that, so now the update is out and I can see which videos are demonetized and all that, but the system isn't perfect by any means because, like I said, I have over 1,400 videos that are demonetized. And it just says that they're demonetized. It just says limited or no ads. It doesn't say, hey, this video has limited or no ads because this word was in the title, or because this word was in the tags, or because this word was detected audibly, or because this was in your thumbnail. It doesn't say any of that. It just says, hey, this video isn't going to make money. And so it leaves us in the creator's position, you know, looking at all these videos and being like, okay, I understand, I guess, that these videos aren't eligible for ads, but it doesn't really tell you why. There's a lot of reasons why it could be, but you don't know exactly why. And if you don't know exactly why, how are we supposed to look at this situation and say, okay, this is what I need to do. I need to just, you know, maybe for some people it might only be their thumbnails. For some people it might only be the things that they're saying audibly in their videos. For some people it might only be their tags or their titles, whatever. But if we don't know exactly what the problem is, then we can't fix it yet. And YouTube is just taking their sweet time. They might be working on it, whatever, but like it goes to show just with this update alone. Like some of my friends had this update months ago. Some of us just got it today. That doesn't make sense. Like, why would it even be rolled out to different people at different times? It doesn't make any sense. It's costing people literally thousands of dollars of income because YouTube is just doing it in a really weird way. I don't know how to fix my content if I don't know exactly what is wrong with the content I'm creating. I understand that it could be any and all of those things that I previously just talked about, but you understand that with any problem, the way that you fix it is you narrow it down to, you isolate the issue and then you address the issue. And if you can't isolate the issue, then it's really hard and really frustrating to address that issue. So anyways, I just kind of wanted to let you guys know what's going on. I know a lot of you guys don't care about this whatsoever. Hopefully you just muted me and watched the gameplay because the gameplay actually was really good. So yeah, I don't know. Love you guys. I'll see you on the next video.